We got our special guest. Very special guest. Come on. Austin Streets TV. Gotta keep the bands on me. Might take a bitch out to eat. No, I'ma probably keep it P.
Hey man, it's another episode, Austin Streets TV. You know what I'm saying? Today I got another guest. I got Killa.
What's up, guys?
What's going down? I got my co-host too. Don't sleep.
Where I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. My boy Bathing Abe.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, we at Austin Streets TV with my boy Danny. Go check out my boy THB. Lamb stops, man. You ain't never heard nothing like this. Go stop and get some lamb chops on my mama. And they bussin'. They got garlic butter on them. And he got the size mashed potatoes. He might do asparagus. Asparagus make you last long. Brothers, if y'all listening, you feel me? But go down to Lamb Stops and check out my boy THB. Tell him Abe sent you or tell him Danny sent you. He should give you a deal, but I ain't gonna lie, he a little stiff because I had to pay. But anyways, man, shout out Austin Streets TV. We in here.
Hell yeah. What's going on, Killa?
What's good?
You can say whatever you want, bro.
How y'all doing?
We chilling, bro.
Yeah.
We chilling.
It's a new day.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you sitting down, doing a little interview.
Hell yeah. Thank
you. You've been on the move too, so.
Hell yeah, you've been doing good things with promoting the city, so I gotta
appreciate
come support.
It. Hell yeah. What you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say we gonna start this interview, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
I wanted to get into you too, you know what I'm saying? Cause all your interviews is all drama, you know what I'm saying? All crazy, but people need to know about you too. So, you know what I'm saying? Where are you from exactly? We in Austin, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what part of Austin? How was it like growing up for you in Austin?
I'm from the 4-5. That's South Austin. Growing up in Austin, I didn't have my mom around, so I lived with my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma lived over there on Fence Road. That's like 4-4. I don't really claim that though, cause I would move around so much. But I grew up there.
What's the difference between claiming 4-5 and 4-4?
Nothing. It's just your hood. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
I got you.
More like that, but I wouldn't claim Dove.
Yeah.
Because I'm not from Dove. But you know, I grew up with my grandma. My mom would come in and out the picture and be like, "Oh, like I'm gonna just take you to San Antonio. You gonna live over here for like 3 weeks, and then take me out of school, bring me back with my grandma."
Yeah.
Up until like middle school, and then.
Did you realize all this was happening when you was a kid, or it was just normal?
I have an older sibling. I have an older sister, and I have an older brother, and my older sister is disabled. So it really felt like she wasn't like in the picture. Like it felt like my grandma was my mom.
Okay.
At the time, so I thought it was normal. But it also did like impact like a lot of things. Like I couldn't like do any of the school activities. I couldn't make like friends in school because I was leaving so much and coming back and moving to different schools. So it made me like really insecure.
Was you like shy too? Like
I was very extremely shy because like I didn't know like if what was normal, you know, like also too like I grew up in a very Mexican household, and then they would put me in these white schools.
Yeah. And
like I was just like
Mexican,
so out of tune.
Mexican like how though?
Like my whole family speaks Spanish.
Okay.
So they talk to me in Spanish, you know, like only like Mexican food. And then I would go to these white schools, and it was like very much like they don't speak Spanish. They don't. Yeah. So I was like, like.
Just out of place.
Like, like do they eat the food I eat? You know.
Because I seen that you speak Spanish too, right?
I speak enough to talk to my family.
Right.
Not good enough though to like have a full-on conversation with somebody that does. And that was another thing, like I also got insecure about speaking Spanish to other people because I didn't know if I was saying things right, and like if the other Spanish kids would judge me for not speaking correctly,
like the right like pronunciations and shit.
Basically.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean like I had a tough childhood, like growing up with that, and then like my dad wasn't in the picture, and then my older brother, he has his dad in the picture. So then like down the line, like middle school, then my mom had another kid, and like that really fucked us up. Not gonna lie, like that really fucked me up because it was like, damn, like you can't even take care of us, like you're having a whole nother kid. And then so then it was just my grandma taking care of all 4 of us. So it was
Where did
really fucked up.
where did like all the hood rat shit, as you said, where did that start for you?
I would say like the end of middle school, like 7th, 8th grade.
Okay, that's like when it started for everybody. For sure.
Yeah.
Middle school.
Middle school.
Middle school. I mean,
That's when it started for me too. Middle school.
yeah. I mean, like I was a kid, you know.
Me
I
too.
wasn't.
Actually, before that shit.
Yeah.
But-
Before that. But
Middle school,
school.
I was seeing all the fights. You know, people were losing their virginities in 6th grade, and
Yeah.
I didn't
what
have.
middle school you went to?
I went to a couple.
In high school?
I went to the first one they put me in. It was called Covington.
Yeah, I know.
It's
what
fucking
Covington.
white as fuck.
That's why you.
It's white, but the ghetto people there were ghetto, so
Yeah.
it was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? And then they like moved me around to some like private school,
Went to, like,
and then
Travis and
took me
shit?
back. Nah, it was like
High
a private school.
No, I'm talking about high school. Like
Oh, high
Aikens,
school, I went to
Travis.
Aikens. I went to Aikens for a little
Mm.
bit. Then I dropped out, and then I went back to school, and then I went to Crockett, and then I dropped out of Crockett. And then
Damn.
they put me back in Aikens for a little bit. Then I dropped out completely, never went back.
So you never? Oh shit.
Yeah. It was-
Are you gonna go back?
Fuck about that shit. You dropping out.
I couldn't. I'm blind. Like I can't see from far away,
Oh
and
shit.
I was doing drugs.
Blind people
So
graduate. I had a blind.
so so I was so distracted. I can't fucking see shit, and I'm high as fuck. So I'm like, fuck this shit. Like like fuck this. And then I was also going through like the worst heartbreak of my life, like freshman year.
Oh, you was in love. You was one of them.
I was-
You got the little.
It was
3
a
dots on you?
2-year
You got the
relationship.
3-dot tattoo on you?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Hell no.
The girls that had
The My
3-dot
Crazy
tattoos
Life.
right there
My
was
Crazy
Yeah.
Life tat.
in love with they niggas
Yeah,
in high
but-
school.
That's like a real tat though.
Yeah, so I just like went down like a depression loophole, and I started doing pills and smoking, and
Oh shit.
I was missing so much school that my mom was like, "You're gonna get me in trouble. You're gonna get me taken to court. Like I'm just gonna take you out."
Cause
Well,
you just like you was so heartbroken.
I
you
mean,
just-
that wasn't the main
You was
reason
young,
too.
though.
I
Did
was.
you think you was gonna get married
Yeah.
or something to this person?
They all do when they in middle school and high school.
It was
That's
just
how
like
D right is. Like
it
That's
was
just
very
what Mark did to
hurtful,
bitch.
like the things that he was doing to me, and like that was like my first love too. So
okay.
it's like I'm looking for love everywhere else that I can't find in my family, and the one love that I got is like, you know, embarrassing me every single day. And I was a cheerleader, so it's like it was so I was crying every day before the shows. My
Yeah.
makeup was all fucked up. I was depressed.
You
Like,
could do flips and shit like.
I was like the one that would hold the girls up.
Oh, you strong. You was
shit.
holding
I was
bitches
holding
up.
the bitches up.
I mean,
One time though, like a
bad,
bitch like didn't like me, and she fucking moved on purpose. She fell straight on my fucking face. Like that shit was crazy.
Why y'all was beefed up? Y'all was
So,
cheerleaders together,
the
but y'all was
boyfriend
beefed
that
up.
dumped you, you know how now you got like clout and shit. Now
Yeah.
have you tried to double back and fuck with
So he's gay now.
Oh
you?
shit.
Ain't no gay now. He was
Who is
gay
this?
Then. It don't just happen like that. I'm sorry
What
to
the
tell you
fuck?
that you was fucking with a gay nigga, but he was gay then. Nigga don't just come out and be gay. You feel me? He
Somewhere
been
down the
gay.
line,
gay.
he
No, for
found
sure.
his true colors. Yeah.
Damn.
Broke his heart, nigga. You talking? You turned him gay. He
Hell no.
broke your heart.
Nah,
You
it's
turned
funny.
him- Yeah.
It's funny
That's
though
crazy.
because like he would cheat on me every day with different girls. So I'm pretty sure he was just so hypersexual, you know. And then towards the end of the year, like I did some fucked up shit. Like I was like, yeah, like, well, I see like I saw he was texting this like gay dude. Like in the
Oh,
school, like it was
shit.
his friend, right?
It was his-
So I was
oh,
like, you
that's
know
already-
what?
that's already a red
So
flag.
then the gay dude was like, hey, like send me his dick pic, like, and I was
shit.
like, you know what? Fuck that hoe. Like I sent him the picture, bro.
So you set him
And
up.
it was the worst turnout because everybody wanted to fuck with him after.
You turned him on to the gay nigga. That's gay.
What?
Well, no.
no
So
offense.
when I sent that picture,
I'm finna get
When I
banned my
sent-
first podcast.
Oh my God.
I
When
can't even
sent
say
that
gay like that, right?
When I sent that picture,
No, it is what
he
it is.
sent
was
it
a
around
gay
the
man.
I don't mean
school.
that.
He sent it around the school, and then everybody was like, oh, I'm trying to fuck with him. Like,
That's crazy.
and I was like,
So
oh,
you would-
hell nah.
So you was in the drama early as a young jit.
I hate to say it. I mean, everybody got a little drama in their high
Yeah.
school years. I mean, unless you really just don't stay out the fucking way. But I was definitely involved in drama. Just
So-
because I didn't really have friends and he had a friend group.
Yeah.
So every time we didn't get along, the friend group was spreading shit. You know, they didn't like me.
He probably-
That turned into my first fight. One of the girls from his friend group. Like I walked
You
up.
wanna break that down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could break it down. So
First fight is crazy.
I'm like,
Middle school or high school?
High school.
All right, let's go. Let me hear it.
Because I'm not a fighter.
Yeah. Let me
But
hear it. Let me hear it.
I'm really nice. So I was a really nice girl. And, you know, I didn't know shit when I went into high school. I didn't know shit about fucking sex. Like, the things you're supposed to know as a girl about yourself, I didn't know. Like, I had to learn everything in high school. So everybody thought I was just super nice. And, like, they made fun of me for that because I was super nice. And they hated me for that. And more, like, throughout the year, this girl, like, really started hating me because she was his best friend, his girl best friend. Like,
She hated you for what you did with the picture and shit.
she didn't like that especially, but she already didn't like me. So I was like, okay, like, what is he saying about me, you know? So then midway, like, when I came back, after I had dropped out, oh my God. After I came back when I dropped out, this girl would, like, pass by me in the hallway and, like, say little shit to me. Like, she would be like, oh, like, snake-ass bitch. Or she would, like, I would be walking, and out of nowhere, I just hear a little, like, fairy, like, little bee in the background, like, oh, stupid-ass bitch. Like,
damn.
Stupid shit.
Yeah.
And mind you, it's, like, 4,000 people at the school in the hallways passing. Like,
Right.
So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck? So
Like, is she talking to me?
yeah, like, is she talking to me?
Yeah.
She would never, like, stop me, though, or say nothing. And at that point, I was really like, like, should I get in a fight? Because I can't get kicked out. Like, my mom's gonna fucking beat my ass. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? So, and I'm already, like, on detention. Or not detention. I'm already, like, on a, like, I don't know. They're, like, watching out for me because of the weed and shit. Like, they see me smoking. I got caught smoking. So they're already watching out for me. But one day, like, I just was in a fight with my mom, and she got so fucking mad at me. And I just went to school mad as fuck. Like, I was not having nothing. And I'm going, like, it's the morning, so everybody goes to the cafeteria for breakfast and shit. And I'm, like, walking, and this bitch passed by me. And she's just like, ugly-ass bitch. Yeah. And I'm just like, today's the day. Like, today's the day, bro. I'm not fucking with this shit. But it was so corny what I did, because it was just so corny. Like, I went to the fucking bathroom, and I got my homegirl, so I was like, I'm gonna fight this bitch. Like, pull out your camera. It's like, let's walk up. Let's just do this shit. Like, stay fucking, like, goofy as fuck. But it was so funny, because I was like, I gotta remember this moment. Like, this is my first fight. So,
Yeah.
in the fucking cafeteria,
That's your
everybody
first
in
fight
that
ever,
bitch.
or your
ever.
first fight at school?
My first fight ever.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I wasn't really getting into nothing, but I walked up to this bitch, and I was like, why you talking shit? And she was like, you ain't gonna do nothing, like, get out my face. Like, she was sitting there. I was like, bitch, like, why you talking shit? It was so funny. Mind you, I have a audience. Like, I have, hella fucking
So
bitches.
you, like, hyped it up to where all these people watching.
I hyped it up.
That shit funny.
But it was a great experience. Like, like, then I fucking dragged her to the fucking ground. Like, we literally could only fight for, like, 5 minutes. But I was on top of her for a little bit, and then, like, that's when, like, the big-ass fucking security...
5 minutes? Whoa. 5 minutes is a long time.
The first, like, 3 minutes, I would say, we're, like, punching. I'm on top of her. Then the security comes get us.
It felt like
we
5
get
minutes.
pulled. Like, we're, like, on each other, and, like, I kick her in the fucking face. Boom. Like, it's a slow-mo video of her face, like, like, getting kicked back. And then they pull us. Her eyelashes
I need this video.
Floor.
I need
I
this
have
video.
the video.
For this clip.
I could
For
show
this,
you.
yeah, I need this.
I'm
Video.
gonna give it to you after this.
Yeah.
Don't forget to remember.
Oh,
But
yeah, you know
I have the
she wanna give
fucking
you the
video of her face getting kicked back, and then right after
shit.
that,
Is she popular now?
she's a ghost in the wind.
Oh.
Like, she probably fucking somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people from my school died. Like,
Damn.
they got overdosed or they just fucking killed themselves. So I don't know. Like,
That's crazy.
it's crazy. A lot
Wait,
of
you
people-
have to be popular to be living a good life? Like, no, you just said that she popular now.
Or even at-
I'm just like, is
Does
it
it
somebody
matter?
like, is it somebody we would know now? Type
Nah,
shit.
I feel like a lot of
I
people
don't feel like
from high school just
popularity
lived a normal
matters.
ass life, you know, like went to school or just completely out the media. Like, nobody from my school really is in the media like that. Like, this was a whole different thing. Like, this is like really like super hidden. Like, you really gotta know somebody to like even be aware of the music scene in Austin. Like, it's definitely grown, but when I was in school, I did not hear one peep about fucking music in Austin. Like, I didn't even know there was fucking local events. Like, you could just go to the studio, book a session. Like, it was so low-key. Like, we looked at it as, like, that's, like, celebrity shit. Like, you don't just get to go to the
And you was
studio.
on the south side, like most
So
studios on the north
who
side.
would you look at? Just Houston, Dallas, or what?
I was looking at the fucking Grammys and shit, the MTV.
Okay.
Like, I'm like, like I didn't know
Yeah.
there was local shit like that. And then eventually, like, I was in, like, when I had dropped out of school, I was going towards my club scene. Shit, like, I was going to the clubs, like, seeing people perform, and I would be like, what the fuck? Like, you could just perform in the club like that? Like, and then I would take a shot, and I would be like, hey, like, let me freestyle on the mic, like,
Yeah.
blah, 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 randomly just start little rapping shit, and then basically, like, a couple months, they opened up Life Sound.
Yeah.
And when they opened up Life Sound, that's when it was like,
Shout out to Platt. You know what I'm saying?
hey, that was a big ass like thing, I feel like, for Austin, because a lot of the underground artists could come together, book studio sessions. Like, all you really gotta do is have the money for it. But it's the fact that it's so easy just like to get in the studio and make your song, and you just gotta know how to promote it too. So I just started like doing my research and seeing how people are like promoting their shit, and also too like claiming their shit. Like, even if you're not a rapper yet, like, if you go up to somebody like, I'm an upcoming artist, like, I'm next to blow, like, support me, you know? Who are they to, like, say you're not? You know what I mean?
So I had a question. It was, like, you being from Austin, do you feel like that holds you back from being a bigger artist? You know what I'm saying? Because you're from Austin. You're not from Houston. You're not from Dallas or San Antonio. You're from Austin.
Honestly, I think it's the greatest thing that could happen, because I could be the first one to really blow out of my city, you know? My biggest thing right now, like, I got something to prove, you know? A lot of people are doubting me right now. A lot of people have a lot to say about my music and my body, or stuff that's going around the blogs, but they're not recognizing, like, the hard work that I'm actually putting. Even if they don't like my music, they can't say I'm not making money off it. I'm getting paid to go to different states and do shows. Like, I'm doing interviews with big podcasters that are not even anywhere from the city, and I'm getting funded for it. So it's like, you can say I'm a hard worker, you know, you can say I'm pretty, like, even if you don't like my music, you know, you don't got to be a complete hater, you know what I mean? So I just feel like it's a great opportunity for me to be one of the biggest female artists from Austin. So
yeah, I feel that, like, a lot of people that do be hating on you, maybe they don't understand it, but you actually working in the industry.
yeah,
A lot of these people don't actually,
one of the biggest,
they just at home or something, you know what I'm saying?
one of the biggest things a lot of these people are saying, like, I'm paying with pussy to get to the top, you know, I'm selling myself to get to the top, or I'm messing with these dudes, and that's just not the case. Like, I have to spend so much money on these studio sessions, you know, 4-hour studio sessions, $500 type shit. Like, it's like $1,000 to do a fucking music video. I'm paying $500 for my hair, $300 for my fucking outfits, you know. Then I'm getting, like, paying these girls $100 each one to come to my fucking shoots, or you know, bring the nice cars, nice, you know. I'm not doing all that shit for nothing just to go get some fucking dick. Like, I don't got time for that, you know. I'm trying to buy my mama a house. I'm trying to buy my whole family cars. I'm trying to buy some land, you know. I'm trying to put my city on the map. So, and if I was fucking somebody to get to the top, best believe I would be there already. Like, wouldn't I be fucking there? Like, no, I'm spending money to fucking put in the work, you know, get some songs with these artists. A lot of the shit that's on the media is just media, and the love is always bigger in real life.
Bad publicity, good publicity in this type of business. So the more hate you get, the more money you're going to get, and the more views you're going to get. As fucked up as it sounds, but shit, that's just how it is. Like, the
More people like my drama.
The more drama you have, the more people going to go to your page and figure out who you is. And the more girls hate you, they're going to go on your page and look at your shit. They helping you out realistically.
Yeah, and I feel like
it's a good and a bad to that type shit. You're gonna have to. It's gonna get worse.
You just gotta know how to, like, for all my upcoming female artists out there, you just gotta really know how to separate the media and your real life. Cause at the end of the day, like, you gotta fucking wake up and put some shit in motion to get you to where you need to be. And everybody that just gets up to get on the internet and talk about somebody else, like, obviously they're not worried about where they need to be in the next 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta fucking put in that work, and you gotta really ignore it. But also know how to market yourself and feed into it a tiny bit, you know, pay some vlogs, you know, start some shit, and then close your fucking phone and get some work done and leave it the fuck alone. That's really how it is. Like, all that shit that's happening on the internet is just the fucking internet. When shit happens in real life, like, literally everybody's just working, getting to it.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, it's a recent video going around. It's Ice Villa.
Mm-hmm.
She did a diss song with you, and it's not just Ice Villa. It's Ice Villa and Dollface Baby's in the video with her.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying, I guess you was in the background. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say it was the background. It was my 2 EP release party. But right before that, they had an upcoming artist showcase. So a lot of the artists were still there, including her and the other female. Yeah. But they stayed and waited for me and my people to get there. And then it's me and my people, like, it's my whole fucking team. Like, I got other artists with me, like, it's my sister, my family. You know, we're all chilling. We're all standing outside. Yeah. And she walks out, and then she kind of just walks by and then goes off to the corner. And then they were in the corner with Retro Moy, like, doing the mic drop. And so Abe comes up to me. He's like, hey, like, I know, like, y'all female artists, like, y'all are not getting along, you know. I'm glad that y'all could keep it cordial and everything's all right.
Still do a show or some shit.
You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I respect your business, you know. Obviously, like, if they want to try and pop off and do some shit, like, shit's going to happen. But I'm not going to go out of my way and start something with somebody that I don't got a problem with. You know, if they got a problem with me, they could come address it. But if I didn't start it, I didn't start the problem. I didn't say I'm going to see you on site and beat you up, like, which is, that's just the case, you know. I didn't start anything. Then why am I going to go out my way to go and do something, you know? They should go out their way and come up to me if it's a problem, you know? So they went off to the corner, did their mic drop, whatever. I'm just seeing it like we're all working, you know? They doing their shit. I'm going to the fucking, doing my show. I had a little cute crowd from Austin. They all supported my new drops, and that's really how it ended. Like, they took off, like, we all went home, we all went to our bed, and we all went to sleep and woke up, brushed our teeth, and ate some fucking food, you know what I mean? So it's like, weeks later, you're going to come to the internet and put this perspective, like, oh, this is a Killa diss track, and she was in the back with her head down. It's just crazy to me, because everybody there saw what happened. You know what I mean? Like, it was never that deep, you know? Everybody went the fuck home. Nothing else happened after that, so I'm just like, and then also too, like, my name's not in it, you know? So I feel like if it's not directed, it's not respected. Like, you put in that on the blogs, like, you dissing somebody, but you don't have their name in it. It's like, that's not.
Like, I want to go back just a little bit though, cause y'all do got a song together. You know what I'm saying? It's you, Ice Villa, and Eliza 1K. Yeah. And y'all got a song together.
I do want to take it a little bit back too and tell you how that even came about. So basically, there's this engineer in San Antonio. His name is Jay, and he did this big project. And his biggest goal was to bring, like, all the artists together, whether it's the females, the guys. Like, he put Fomob, Quinn, like Izzy, like he put all these little artists together, big artists. He put all these big artists together. And basically he was just saying, like, hey, like, I know, like, you don't really have any collabs with the females like that. Like, I would love to put you on a track with some other female artists. And then he told me Eliza, and then he said there's an upcoming artist, Ice. And he was like, it would be great, you know, like, it would be great to push her, help her put some numbers out there, working with a female artist, basically. And basically, that's how the track was going to go. So I was just like, you know what? Like, I got you. I'm super busy, though, so I'm like, y'all going to have to send me the beat to me, and I'll record my part and then send you the stems over there. So, because San Antonio, like, I'm not going to make the drive if I'm not getting no money. Like, I was just like, I'm going to do it out of love, but I'm going to do it at my studio. Send y'all, like, y'all could drop it, whatever. I sent my shit over there. Mind you, they didn't tell me nothing about the song. They were just like, record your part, like, send it back. I sent my song back. And then it just kind of sounded, like, out of place when I did hear the song. Like, it was like, you know, like, if I'm a hook, you bring the hook back in. Or, like, what am I?
Like, it wasn't formatted right, the song?
Yeah, it wasn't formatted right. Like, it wasn't communication. I wouldn't say the time it was off. The communication was off. You know, like, what kind of song are we making? Like, is it a hook, verse, hook, feature, verse? You know what I mean? It was, like, more like I'm the intro. Then Ice is the whole song, and then Eliza has a tiny little part. Right. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, what the fuck is that? But I was also like, you know what? Like, he did it. Like, he put the females together. Like, that's cool of him. Well, months later, like, no, not even months later. I would say weeks later, you know, they're performing the song. And I'm like, that's cool. But, like, how you going to perform the song? Like,
without you?
Without me, you know? But I wasn't really tripping that much because I was so busy. That's when I was on tour with D-Baby.
Yeah.
And then it came about, like, there was a D-Baby tour stop in San Antonio. I was at that show. I was super tired. Not going to lie. Like, I was in the car, like, fucking tired as fuck. Like, I was sick a little bit, so I didn't even really get down. But I did get down for, like, a little bit, and I went inside, and then I came back out, and then I went to sleep in the fucking car. And then I woke up. And then they told me, they're like, hey, like, they performed the song. Like, and I was like, oh, how they going to perform the song? Like, I'm really outside. But by the end of the night, then Ice comes out, and she's like, hey, like, she gives me a hug, and she's like, hey, like, I wish you could have performed the song with us. Like, yeah, like, I didn't know you were here, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, like, that's cool, like, whatever. Go home. So I'm just like, okay, obviously there's no static or nothing. Like,
everything was cool.
She apologized to me, you know. I was like, okay, like, whatever. So then I would say a couple weeks later, then they're shooting, like, clips. Or, like, I think she shot a clip to the song.
It was like they was shooting clips, and then not only that, like, the clips was getting sent to blogs, and they was winning these little, like, tournaments or some shit.
And I'm just like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, okay, like, what if because that song was really part of the project, so I was just like, where are we going with this song? You know, where's the communication? But it was never like it was never no addressed animosity.
The song to me it's a good song to me.
I think the song's good, but I just don't like the formatting. Cool. You know what I mean? Like, just as far as that goes. But later on, boom, 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 boom. Then I get into it with the other female artists. That was our own shit. Whatever. Then I go to the comments, and that's when I see like Ice in the fucking comments talking about something like, oh, like, the city is always against each other, blah, 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 blah. And then some off-guard shit about me, like, oh, like, Killa, blah, 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 blah. So then I'm like, all right, like, like, obviously you got a fucking problem with me. So then I text her, and I was like, or no, I responded to the comment, and I was like, get off my pussy. Like, who are you always... Like, you trying to always do some little sneaky shit. Like, you really just don't like me. And that's cool, but, like, you shouldn't have no comment on what's going on with me and somebody else. Like, that's none of your business. You know what I mean? And that's when the whole, like, back and forth went. And that's how it even started, the whole back and forth. Because I addressed it. Like I addressed the comment. She put it under, you know, because that's the biggest thing I see. Like, a lot of these artists that want to come work with me or been in my presence, you know, telling me they fuck with me, want me to get on their songs. You know, when they see me, it's like, oh, Killa, like, you really doing things for the city. And then once a blog or something negative with my name in it, they're under there laughing, you know, thinking it's a joke or it's funny or, you know, like, having something to say. Like, obviously you've been having that animosity towards me. Obviously you didn't like me. And that's where I get to, like, shit's weird, you know, like, how do y'all want to bring the city together, and how is it, oh, like, Austin artists or these female artists are not working together, but every time somebody has something bad to say, y'all are under the comments being messy and shit, like, acting like the fans. That's the fans' place. That's not the artist's place. Why are you involved in other people's shit? Yeah. That's kind of, like, where it gets to a point where I just was like, you know what, like, I'm cutting off all these motherfuckers that say they fuck with me and they don't. Like, that's when I really, like, got to really, because a lot of people in Austin and surrounding areas will keep you followed, you know, just to stick around, you know, just to, like, see what you're doing, just to not cut ties.
Just
like,
in case.
Just in case, you know. And my biggest thing is cutting ties completely if you're not really fucking with me. Like, I'm not going to fucking stay just because you might be getting somewhere and I really don't like you. Like, no, I'm going to fucking remove you from my life. Like, that's what I started doing, removing followers, remove as a follower, like, removing all types of shit. Like, now, like, deleting numbers, you know, like, I'm not letting y'all get access to me. And that's when a lot of them would start taking the sides of the hate pages and the blogs talking shit because they can't get access to me no more. So I feel like that's what really happened there, because it was just crazy to me. Like, how was you wanting a song with me, you know, your team wanting me to help you out, like, bringing you more towards the female.
Because they reached out to you at first.
Yeah, they reached out to me. So, and then you're going to, like, come around and say, like, you never liked me, or, like, oh, like, you can't get in the studio with me. Like, I didn't go to the studio because y'all weren't paying me to go. I showed y'all love and sent the verse back because y'all wanted that. And if y'all was over there giggling and laughing and thinking shit was funny and, like, making jokes, like, that's some weird-ass shit, you know? That's some weird, like, you might as well have never made the song with me. Obviously, you needed something from me. If you didn't like my shit at all, why would you even want to be on a song with me, you know?
Right. I would think the approach would be, if I did a song with you, I'm hoping we can do more songs.
Yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, we could go do a full-on promo run. Like, I take my work very serious. I want to make sure, like, if we get this song done, it's going to be good quality. We're going to have a video to promote it. We're going to be able to have something to give the blogs, you know, something where I could bring you on a show possibly.
Even like a San Antonio, Austin thing or
you know,
some
like,
shit.
Something. We could run it to the top.
I feel that.
Another thing, too, I think is funny is last South by Southwest, last year, this is when I really, like, knew, like, they was being, like, weird, fake, like, fake, weird, you know what I mean? I did a all-female showcase. And I had a lot of good female artists on there. Crystal Poppin came and headlined for me, and it was a very great showcase last South by Southwest. They were on the lineup. You know, they said they wanted to be on it, and they said I could put their names and everything, and I put their names. And then when the day comes, they're like, oh, like, we can't do it. We got to do something in San Antonio. So I'm like, y'all bitches just wanted, like, my promo. You know, like, y'all just wanted me to put y'all on my page, you know. I think that was really weird and unprofessional, and that's another weird thing. Like, y'all bitches, like, are so fucking weird, like, and y'all gonna stay flipping the narrative or, you know, really thinking it. Like, I feel like a lot of these fucking bitches really have it set in their mind, like, oh, I need to do something with the guy in order to get here, because they're too scared to fucking admit, like, I actually put in the fucking work, I put in the fucking money. And people actually fuck with me, and they're actually supporting me and helping me get to the fucking top. They're too scared to even fucking think that in their fucking mind. Because then they're like, like, why the fuck is she there and I'm not? Like, why the fuck is her music sound like that? And she's more up there than I am, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, bitch, because I'm not worried about other people. That's why. Like, I'm not fucking worried if your shit's better than mine or my shit's. I'm not in competition. Like, I never try to do those little competition shits. Like, that's what I see a lot of people fucking up. Like, they're too focused on fucking doing these rap battle competitions. Like, even if it's just, like, compete to fucking win, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, those little showcases where they compete to, like, anything with competing, I think that shit's automatically, like,
I see some people who don't want to do it, so shout out to the people who don't want to do it, you know, who don't want to compete, you know.
And a reason why I would say that, because you're putting all that money to compete with these other artists instead of putting the money to fund your music video or fund a fucking showcase that you could throw for yourself or put in your marketing, you know, like, instead, like, you have fucking no fucking followers, no fan base, and you're going competing with these other artists that don't got no fan base and no followers, and you're not getting nothing out of it but just a fucking fake competition for a fucking moment. Like, no, you cutting ties, you're not cutting ties. What's that shit called? You burning bridges with these other artists over fucking competition. Like, hell fucking
and y'all in the industry, y'all supposed to work together.
Yeah, we supposed to work together.
Or just go y'all separate ways.
Yeah, like, not everybody got to work together. I know a lot of people don't like each other and don't want to work, whatever.
It just don't make sense,
If you are in the fucking room with somebody and you hear a song that you think you'll sound good on and you're like, shit, that's where it's like, we working together, you know. That's how I am. When I was an upcoming artist, I wanted to work with everybody, like, you know, and I wasn't, like, rude or fucking, I was willing to pay, you know, for people's time. That's another thing I see that a lot of these artists, like, fuck up on. Like, they think it's disrespectful that people are asking to get paid for their time.
No, facts.
You know, like, if I'm going out my way to ask you to come and do something for me, I'm okay with paying because I know I'm paying for your time. Just like I would want to be paid for my time. And a lot of people get like, oh, like, well, I'm already this and that. Like, I don't got to fucking pay you. And nah, like, you should pay me to get on. Like, nah. Like, that shit is very fucking.
So, like, amidst of all this drama, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of drama around your name. But at the same time, you still get, like, a lot of placements. You know what I'm saying? You'll get, like, let's see, you just did the Peso, Faux Mob. You got a song with Cash Out Ace. You got you know what I'm saying? You got songs with. You said you had songs with D Baby. They never came out, but you did say they're out there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
I have,
you got all these songs.
I have an OT verse too.
OT.
You know, I have a song with Jenny 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying. So
that's where I say,
like, how do you continue to just stay on that path without, you know, but all that bullshit still. The bullshit's over here, but you getting placements as
well. I would say like a lot of these bigger artists see what's happening to me, and they can relate. You know, they could or what is that word? Sympathize? Is that what that word is? I don't know. But they could like feel for me in that way, because a lot of the bigger artists that are up there right now were dealing with the same thing when they were on the come up. Yeah. So they feel for me, and they're like, you know, like, I see what you actually got going on, you know. That's what's going to happen when you're on the road to the top. And it's easier to work with the artists that are already up there, because they see, like, I'm hardworking. Like, I put in a lot of work and a lot of effort to get where I'm going. So I don't know what the question was.
Nah, I was saying, like, I don't
even know what these questions
okay. So what's your favorite?
Oh my god.
You got a lot of features right now. What's your favorite feature that you do got? Like, you like working with them or whatever?
Let me see.
Is it Jenny?
It is Jenny. It is Jenny. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I actually really love working with Jenny, just because like it's the first big female artist I've gotten to work with.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing like a whole nother side of it, you know, like I'm seeing like her behind the scenes of like what she really does and how hard she works. And for me, like, that's different, you know. I grew up in a family that like we saw this shit on TV. Yeah. So I'm working with somebody that like has made it already, you know, and she believes in me enough to like come and work with me. Yeah. So I really respect her for that, like for even just like giving me a chance, you know, reaching out to me and showing me a lot of love like she does. Like she brought me out to one of her shows in South by Southwest. Yeah. And I didn't expect it. Like I did not expect that at all. Like I had like my jeweler in Texas Buzz. Yeah, Texas Buzz hit me up. I was in that bitch. It was lit. Hell yeah. It was lit. Full community. Full community. Like they were hitting me up. They were like, hey, like pull up. Like this. Like, pull up. She wants you to come. Like, and I was like, shit, I want to come see this performance. You know what I mean? Like, I would go
You were just trying to go to the show.
I was trying to go to the show. I was like, wait, like, I'm trying to see.
Just trying to support.
Hell yeah. And then, like, when I got there, then she's like, come. And I'm like, what? Like, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, she lied for that.
So, that's live. Another thing, too, like.
That hoe was lit. I ain't gonna lie. That hoe was turned up.
Hell yeah.
Was that South by?
South by, yeah.
Another thing too, like we're actually like getting shit done. Like the process is actually getting done. Like the songs done. Like the music videos getting planned. Like we're actually we're thinking of like as far as the promo with it. Yeah. That's what I like. I don't like working with an artist that doesn't know what they want. You know, don't know how they want the promo to run or how long they want to.
She's very meticulous.
Yes.
On every little thing.
I feel like that's a very great thing to me with other artists. Meeting somebody that is on the same thing you're on, you know, same workspace, same wanting to get shit done.
What advice would you give artists coming up?
I would say stop spending that money on upcoming shows and spend it on your music videos. That's what I would say. You're paying like $500 for a slot for a song that didn't even get marketed, for a song that like nobody knows. You know, like it's way better to just spend that money on studio time, make a fucking hit song, record marketing? A nice ass video, marketing.
Like how would you tell them to market themselves?
The way I market myself, and when I marketed myself when I was younger, you know, you hit up. I have like a fucking notes of like every single blog I want to hit up whenever I want to drop a song.
For a particular song?
Yeah, no, for every song. For every song, every post, everything. Like I have a fucking list of blogs, and then I get the post that I want. When I was upcoming, I paid. I definitely did pay. You know, you have to pay to get your page. If you don't have more followers than the blog, you're paying. That's for real. So I was paying for real because I wanted to invest into my business. Yeah. And you have to make up a story. Like you have to make up something that's narrative. Yeah, you have to make up something that sounds eye-catching, or even if it's negative. You know, I would send a picture to a blog and I would be like, Killa is the top rapper
from the South
in
side.
Austin. She taking over Texas, you know, and it would make so many people mad as fuck. It would make them so fucking mad because they're fucking bots. Like they see this shit and they're like, oh my God, the blog thinks she's the best in Texas. Like, what do I do? You know? And it's like, no, it's me. Like, you know, but I know what to get in their head. You know, it makes people talk. So don't be afraid to pay for them fucking blogs. You know, you're going to have to spend more fucking money than you're going to make, period.
That was a good point, right? Because I'm a blog, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people hit me up and they'll pay for promo and they don't know.
They're just going to send you the fucking thing until you make something, you know?
And I'm like, all right, I can make my best, but you know what I'm saying? That's a key point. You know what I'm saying?
You got to know what the fuck to say.
Give me how you want me to market you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So when you go to the studio, I know all artists got like a routine. Like when you go to the studio, what's your like little routine for you to get ready to like to record and shit?
Okay, so I normally, lately, shit has been so last minute that every single day when I do go to the studio, I spend the whole day before my studio session writing.
Yeah.
So I listen to beats, I'll write just so that when I do go to the studio, I know what I want done. I never try to have people with me. I only normally have my videographer or my manager. I don't like people hearing my shit, or like I don't like having so many people there. I don't want to be in a party. Like, I
feel you.
I'm going to work.
You want to feel comfortable.
Yeah, I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel like I'm going to work, clocking in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So most of the time, I always have songs ready because I'm not going to waste my time. You know, I know what I want. I know what I'm getting after. And I know what I'm going to do after with the songs. So I don't need to spend fucking $300 sitting there trying to fucking come up with some shit.
Punch in and shit. A lot of niggas do that because of these new rappers and shit. It's all right to write, bro.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Write your music,
I done seen some people punch in
Yeah.
and they fire at it. So
a lot of niggas
hate on
If
it.
you could fucking do that,
He
But a
said
lot
who?
of niggas-
I ain't gonna lie. I seen Peso punch in.
yeah.
And I watched
A lot of niggas-
I watched the whole room just go, every bar just go, oh. And you like, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sitting there doing the same shit.
I've only done that a
So
couple
you gotta
times.
Yeah,
I've done that a couple times. I normally do that with like singing songs. Like it's easy for me to do that with singing songs. But for my rap shit, like I really want to sit there and work. That's just something like I can't really do.
Why the singing? Because you gotta feel it in your inside of it.
No, because anything I say when I sing, I can make it sound good. So if something comes like random comes to my head, I can make it sound good and the song would be done fast. But with rapping, like I really be thinking about what I'm writing.
Like a punchline or some shit. Yeah.
I don't want to be just in that bitch dissing or nothing. Like I want to make shit for the girls. Like I've been on some twerk music, so it needs to sound like a club song.
You want a subject. You gonna have a subject like your songs.
But anyways, I get to the studio. I have like a little blend roll, and then I'll give the beat to my engineer, and then he'll play the beat, he'll fix it, and I get to recording right there and then. And then by the end, if I have extra time, that's when I'll take the time to work on my freestyling or work on my punching in. But that's my little.
So far as
routine.
performing, because I was an artist, or I am an artist, and I didn't perform and shit. Do you be nervous before every show still, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually do. And one of my biggest things I've been like telling myself lately is like I don't even want to fucking smoke before my fucking shows. Cause I really want to be
anxiety, shit.
Bro, I have so much anxiety when I perform, and it was even crazier when I was doing the fucking D-Baby shows with like thousands of people.
It's like real anxiety, like where you feel like you about to like I gotta leave the room and shit. Or what?
That shit would make my heart stop. Like
for real.
it was so terrible. Like
yeah.
I remember this one D-Baby show I did in San Antonio, and it was like fucking 5,000 people or something. Like that shit was like. It was crazy packed, and I was just in that bitch like, fuck, like, I gotta sing. I ain't even do no practice or nothing, and
that's why you gotta
all
practice,
these people in this bitch, and like, how the fuck do I practice? Like,
do you rehearse?
I can't. I mean, I rehearse like in my room, you know, like in the mirror, like do what I can do.
Artists to rehearse. I be telling all my friends to rehearse before they shows and shit.
Yeah.
Like
I need a microphone.
You can rent a room out in Austin. There's places you can rent out. Cause we used to do that when the music lab was open. You go rent out a room. They got a mic and everything. You play your music.
Play your set.
And then you.
Okay.
I seen. I don't know if y'all know Jay Rich, but he had a show South by Southwest, and him and Donnie was on stage. Them niggas was like, I was shocked because I was like, damn, this nigga Donnie know this nigga words. Them niggas was like, The nigga Donnie be on this side, say something, go to the other side. I'm like, damn, these niggas rehearsed that. No way this nigga just know how to.
It wasn't no regular set.
No bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, even after the show, I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was proud of that shit. No bullshit. That shit looked professional as hell.
I feel like I did that with one show. I only did that with one show, and that's because I had dancers. That was when I performed at Mala Vida. I was opening for a Latino artist. Her name's Yuri Moa.
Yeah.
And that shit was packed out.
You rehearsed for it, you said?
I remember
that shit was packed out.
I had some dancers.
Did you dance?
Did
you have to hit some?
You want to see?
No bullshit.
Hold up, guys. Beep. Enter video.
You gonna put this on the little...
She a little baddie. She a little, Mala Vida turn.
You try to... That's your way of shooting?
Yeah, I'll put the clip up there.
Danny's shooting at her.
Oh my God.
They finna start dancing and shit?
Yes.
And you finna just hop in and do the dances they doing? I was about to say, Daddy, you was on stage?
Hey, shit. They ain't even know.
Oh, shit.
I need to go to Mala Vida right now. We gotta leave.
Papi, dame.
Y'all ain't gonna believe me, bro. I swear to God. My nigga Obi, he can vouch for me, bro. I don't know how
I'm
the
like,
fuck
on a Monday.
Look, Daddy. No,
Yeah,
I
go,
swear
go,
to
go.
God,
They ain't
bro.
even open, right?
I used to go to Cielo. What's that shit called? Cielo.
Cielo.
On Thursdays, bro.
Yeah.
Me and my nigga Obi be the
You
only
dance?
black people
You
in
know
there.
the dance?
No, I just in that bitch.
Would you dance?
Turn it up. The hell yeah, I'm black. I wasn't doing y'all shit. I was just in there. The little
Bro,
Mexicans like this.
Trying to get, they.
Nah, but
Shit.
they
It be
wasn't
lit.
fucking with that though. No bullshit.
Bro.
Them essays in there wasn't fucking with them.
You
Oh,
remember?
they wasn't fucking with y'all being in
Do you
there.
remember the
They
old
was
Lobos?
until like we was trying to get on girls.
You remember the old Lobos?
Lobos. Damn,
old
I
ones.
remember.
See, I
Like
was
on
still
Riverside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to go in that bitch, and it would be like all the fucking like Mexican dancing and all types of shit. And I would go in there with a group of bitches and we'd start twerking and shit. And they would fucking hate. Like, they would hate so bad. They were haters.
Oh, hey, are you talking about Diablos now? Or-
No. It used to be on Riverside before they made them
It's next to
condos
the
and shit.
Lobos. Well,
Oh,
basically,
it
like,
is right. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
so it used to be on the fucking.
I know what you're saying. That makes sense. They was like dancing like more like,
Yeah.
and then y'all came in there twerking and shit.
then I
They was
fucking
mad.
got jumped. I got
Oh
jumped.
shit.
I
That's
don't be
crazy.
fucking with the mess.
For what?
I ain't gonna lie.
What'd you get jumped for?
I was with a bitch that was like hated for
Not to
real.
fuck with,
I had
man.
some problems,
Bullshit.
Yeah.
and when all that shit was happening, like, cause the reason why like it even started, cause we were twerking and shit and blah blah, we lit, partying whatever, and then these bitches start like bumping into us, like they doing like that dancing where they
Yeah.
like, but they were purposely like coming and like bumping into
Doing
us.
extra shit.
And I didn't know that she had a problem with them, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking these bitches just bumping into me, and I'm just like, bitch. Like, bitch, I'm gonna bump you back. Like, what the fuck?
First time getting jumped too. This is the story. You
yeah,
so
that's the
first
first time I
time,
got
first
jumped.
fight and first time getting.
I got jumped. I got like jumped
Was
twice.
it bad? Like
Mm,
Like when you was getting jumped, you was like, I ain't that bad.
it wasn't that bad.
How many people
But there were
jumped?
some old ass bitches. They were like 30 and they were tortas, like fat as fuck.
But you
like,
got up.
Tortas.
Yeah, I got it. I was only me. It was only me.
You said that too. Bitch, I'm by myself.
No, I was
weak.
I was with some bitches at first,
They ran.
but they ran. They bitches ran. Like
You
that's
still fuck with
I
me?
need a video. I don't believe it.
no. I don't fuck with it.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
If I
crazy.
get jumped,
If I get jumped and
was
you running,
Oh wait, did you
bitch, no.
Did you see him running while you was on the ground? Getting
No.
jumped?
So what happened?
I would've been pissed.
Like whatever. Like I punched first on the dance floor. And then the security comes and like lifts us up. Like we're lifted up in the air now. Like we're separated. I'm like, bitch. Like I got you,
punched
bitch. Like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I punched
Did you
first.
tell your friends you was finna punch him?
No, because I didn't know
Kinda
they
your
had
fault.
a problem.
That's kind of your fault.
No.
You
They
gotta
had
separate.
beef with
That's
the
how you separate.
But they had
Like,
beef.
hey, I'm
with
finna go
hold
steal
up.
off on her. So bitch,
Bitch,
go
if
back
you
up.
fucking about to punch me, bitch, I'm punching you.
Well,
Like I ain't
got
talking.
that issue. My nigga,
I ain't gonna be like, hold up,
I mean,
hey
you
bro,
ain't gonna
I'm about to fucking punch her. Nah, bro, hell no. But I don't know, that shit was crazy because they picked her up and then we're like escorted out the club. So we're like, everybody's like, woo, like it was like a movie.
shit funny as
Like,
fuck.
it was like Fight Club. Like everybody's like, woo,
It
like
sound like you enjoyed that shit. No bullshit. You smiling and shit.
I'm having a great time. But
Oh, shit.
Hey, sometimes that shit do be fun. Like, I got some friends who love to fight.
What be fun about getting
I don't know, but they like to go
Hey,
out.
it didn't happen
and
yet.
they love to get
I ain't
into a
gonna lie,
fight.
I don't go out.
So
with
we got
niggas that like to
escorted.
fight.
This
Nah.
was when I was 15, by the way. So I was
do.
young. So we get escorted out the club. We fucking walking in the fucking parking lot. So we're just like, okay, boom, them bitches like come outside.
Damn, they jumped you at 16.
It was like fucking 10 fucking 20, 30-year-old bitches,
They
and I'm
bogus as
15.
hell, dog.
And they had all their mans with them and everything. And so, mind you, I'm just walking to the
They
car.
thought their man was finna.
So I was already almost to the car with the man I had at the time. I had a man. So we separated
there?
from the bitches because
He
it's
was
like
there?
we're all going home. Yeah.
Yeah.
He helped me though.
Oh, okay.
He
Shout out to him.
punching them bitches.
Yeah.
Like what the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
But
I would've been beating them
like
hoes
I
up
don't
for
give
Damn.
a fuck.
Bullshit.
Nah, for real, but
No bullshit.
we're already like about to get
wait.
to the car. And then I just see these bitches running, like big ass tortas running. And I'm just like, ah, shit.
Tortas.
I gotta put my shit down.
Damn.
Hey,
When I say fat bitches, like,
y'all know I'm
A torta? That's like a big Mexican.
like a
hoe.
fat ass bitch.
I thought that was food.
Nah, a big Mexican girl.
Tortas? Like a biggest sandwich.
It is a food. It's a sandwich. Yeah.
I can't tell me about food, huh?
Oh shit.
Are you saying I have a fupa?
The fupa?
You said
fupa?
I'm a fan. Nah, cause I'm a fan of the
I know what
fupa.
that is.
I'm a fan of the fupa.
Y'all
A
confused
torta
me
is like
'cause
He
I just
liked
was
them
eating. That's what I'm
tortas.
saying. I just seen it on the menu. Like I know it's food, no bullshit. So anyway, finish this. Wait, I got a question. So they successfully jumped you.
No, okay, so they was running. So I'm like, well, I gotta put my shit down. Like, I'm not gonna get my shit taken. Like, I put my shit under the cart. So I was like, all right. And I just posted up. Like, I'm like, all right, I gotta just steal it.
Where was he at? Right, was you posting up?
No. No, like, first, he was like, oh, shit. Like,
Break it down. Yeah, break it down. I want to hear it.
like, I was very drunk. So all I know is, like, the fat bitch just grabbed me. And I'm just like swinging. At this point, I'm swinging. It's hella fucking bitches. I'm just swinging.
You going out like
And
a
then
G.
I just hear him like, get off her, like, get off her, like. And then their mans are trying to pull them back, like these big ass bitches. Like these are like fucking husband and wives, like, like daddies and fucking moms and shit. Like these are fucking old ass bitches.
Was
Like
you getting
Big
kicked?
backs.
Like did anybody
The
like
big
kick
backs.
you? Like was you? All right, when people say jump, I'm
they
picturing
tried.
you.
They were
Like, get a
it was
stomp
like they
and
were all
smack.
grabbing. No, they were all grabbing me. Like they were all trying to grab me, but I was just like boom, like.
And you never fell.
Mm,
Nah, you
No,
remember.
they all grabbed them off me before that could happen. Like they all grabbed them off me, and then I just like got all my shit from in the car. I was like, "Fuck this shit!" Like I started walking off, and then they tried to like come after me, but their husbands or whatever
You
the
went out
fuck,
like a gangster.
they started
shit.
pulling them, and then I was just like, "What the fuck happened?" Like my phone was gone. I was just like, "Fuck!" Like. I was more concerned about my phone. I was like, where the fuck my phone? Like, I don't know my Instagram. Like, I'm a rapper. Like, fuck.
got a
Like, they
feature.
gonna post
Look at
this
that.
shit, like, or something.
Oh, this is
Ah,
the time
okay.
you was rapping?
But
Oh, wait.
I was upcoming. Like, very, very upcoming. I was telling people I was a rapper.
Okay.
That was my thing. I told everybody I was a rapper when I was like 15, but I didn't
Yeah.
drop a fucking song till I turned 18.
Okay.
That's why they were mad. Because I was getting booked for shows with no songs out. Like,
So they knew who you was.
yeah, so people would be like,
Okay. With all this fighting shit, you know what I'm saying? I know you just went and did the you went and linked with Santi P.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You did a
Shout
couple
out Santi P.
you went and did a couple YouTube videos and shit with him.
Yeah.
What was that like at first?
Santi B hit me up and he was like, it would be cool for you to host one of the dates for the tour we got last to get knocked out. And I'll be watching them videos on YouTube, so I was like, you know what? Like, I need to be a part of some YouTube shit. Like, that would be great look, you know, I gotta get that.
So what is
YouTube
it? It's a
family.
boxing?
It's basically, he has a thing, he's like, 10 people, y'all box against each other, you win like $400.
Oh yeah, we gonna do it. We gonna do it in Austin too. We gonna do it.
I'm gonna be a
so-
part of it,
Yeah, we
That's
gonna.
happening. But basically, I just like drove out there, and then he had OC Chris with him, and
Yeah.
that's where me and OC did our music video for one of our songs. But basically, I went out there. I would go out there and like, hey, like, ding ding, like round word, like,
Right.
like SPK, and then like this last to get knocked out, like just being there in the mix.
Yeah. So you did that. Would you ever do like the actual fighting? Like maybe like set it up and it's like another rapper or some shit? Like Ice Villa or something?
You messy.
Like
Messy.
Like somebody like that, I don't know. That shit would go crazy.
I feel like if they pay me like 20,000, I'll do it.
20,000.
20,000.
Oh shit.
I mean, this some good. You gonna get a fucking show. Like I best believe.
They gotta find somebody with that bag.
Yeah, I mean, just because like celebrity female boxing.
So you would do something like that for 20,000.
Hell yeah.
So you would do it, okay?
Heck yeah, bitch, roll me that money. What the
Then he
fuck?
just turned to Don King out of nowhere. No bullshit.
Hey, I had to ask though, cause they got. I mean, that's what like everybody
I
love
know.
the beef and shit. So it's like it's a little boxing match. It's not like.
I mean, and like she could get a bag too, so it would just be a great opportunity to get a bag. I know, like everybody want to see me fucking fight, you know. So hilarious. I need a fucking bag. Like that's gonna get fucking viral. Like that's a viral. Like. I need
so who would your
bag.
matchup be?
Me against 5 bitches. Like at this point, like all these bitches don't like me. Like line them up. But yeah, I don't know. It's a long list. I feel like, but I'm gonna feel like Mayweather.
Undefeated.
P Mayweather.
Damn, that's crazy though.
I mean, best believe I ain't doing it for free though.
20,000, nigga, fight hard than a bitch. 20,000.
Alright, oh my soul.
What?
20,000?
Yeah, I might see some shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. So, man, if I lose, I'm crying like a champion. Like you know, like I'm crying if I lose. Nigga, hurt.
I'm looking at
who gonna walk you out if you do that?
Who gonna walk me out?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna fucking. Let's see. Wait. Wait a minute. That would be fucking crazy. Fucking fuck around, bring Pitbull.
Oh shit.
Like that.
Don't do. I ain't gonna lie. Don't do Pitbull. That nigga.
He gonna be like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, Lord God.
Turned up.
That's him, right? Ben Baka.
Yes. Bean Baka.
I told y'all I was in Cielos, nigga. I think I'm playing.
Bro.
I was in that bitch.
No.
Obi. Hey, if you see this Obi, write comment, nigga.
Obi, oh my god.
My nigga Obi, we was in that bitch.
Where Black at? You know he the dancer.
Oh man, my nigga, I can't even put my nigga on.
You know another reason I'm saying 20,000.
Nigga say Black the dancer.
Another reason I'm saying 20,000 is because when you get really big and you haven't done a boxing match, they'll pay you fucking hella money. Like imagine when I fucking get all the way to the fucking top and they're like, P, like, how much to get in fucking boxing match just for content? They pay fucking millions. Like, I could run into fucking Mr. Beast and he want to put me in that bitch and pay me $1 million. Like, but if I haven't done it before, the bag gets bigger.
Wait, what about Mr. Beast?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm saying, like, once I get bigger, if I haven't done a boxing match, they're going to want to pay me more.
Yeah.
They want to see it better. Yeah.
So, I'm waiting for that bag.
That makes sense. Hey, so another topic I wanted to talk about was like you going out to California and doing like a whole media run, you know what I'm saying? What was the response and like how was they treating you out there in California?
Honestly, they treated me very well. You know, a lot of them had respect for me. They saw the growth that I've had, and a lot of them are waiting for me to go out there to do these shows and podcasts. Yeah. But I think it was
like are you more entertaining than like some of their own guests?
I wouldn't say that.
Or that's how they like they get more views and shit?
I think they were just like excited to have like somebody from Texas come to a Cali platform and, you know, bring it together in a way.
Yeah. I think the only other person I seen do it was that Mexican OT. He went in and like went and fucked with all of them. You know what I'm saying? What was your favorite one you went on out there?
I wouldn't say it's like favorite, but I would say it's
or who did you vibe with the most?
Who did I vibe with the most?
Oh, vibe with you. Vibe with you the most.
That I feel like that goes long term, you know what I'm saying? The vibe.
I mean, with people that do podcasts and interviews, like they're all messy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say like I was vibing with them. I would say I was just getting work done. Yeah. The biggest platform I went on though was No Jumper. Like they gave me another audience that I needed. So that was great for me, a great opportunity.
What about the Haters World? Because you know you had
yeah, they gave me.
I thought that was interesting because your project was called Southside Queen, right? And he's a Southsider.
Yeah, they sued
His whole podcast is based on
Shout out
that.
Haters World. I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
It was great, it just opened me up to a different audience, even if like they're game banging and politicking and shit, that has nothing to do with me, and they just support my music, so that's a great opportunity.
You feel like that has to do with Texas at all?
Answer.
Stay
out of politics and shit.
What?
Like all the politics and all the game bang shit. Do you feel like that has anything to do with Texas anyway?
No, I think like Cali got their own politics going on,
Yeah.
Just like Texas got their own like little beefs going on too, And Cali is just definitely more like you gotta pick a side. Like if you're from there, there's the Norteños, Sureños, whatever else.
Yeah, I guess Mexican. So what was it like linking with Tommy Guns and Drummer Boy? Because I know Tommy Guns is real. It seemed like he in the streets for real.
Yeah, I think it was great, to go and work with artists that are still or like that are from the hood over there.
Yeah.
Like I'm a young Southside ratchet bitch too, so it's like I'm willing to work with anybody.
Y'all damn near can make the best music together.
Yeah, we made a great ass song. We made 2 songs together, and it was just fire to see like what they got going on over there, and how they're really bringing up their city too.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
You gotta tap in with the hoods everywhere you go. Period.
That's a good one too, cause you Mexican, and a big majority of your fans is gonna be.
Yeah, I feel
in
like
California.
A lot of big artists are scared to like go to other cities and shit and just go straight to the fucking like work with the fucking hood motherfuckers doing the gangbangers and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's not me.
I mean, especially in LA.
I wanna work with everybody, If I see that, they really wanna work with me and, they put in the work, like I'm gonna go work with them.
Fire. Well, shit. You know what I'm saying? We got into a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah. Big Austin shit.
Any
Austin
last
Street
questions?
TV.
Hey?
Nah, I ain't got no more questions, man. You answered all my questions. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all heard it. Y'all got the exclusives.
Appreciate
here
y'all
today.
having me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Everybody from Austin too, right here. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I also want to say for the bitches that are not from Austin, like that get posted on the page, like bitch, you're not from Austin. Like the fuck.
So, yeah.
You're not from.
That's a whole nother topic. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. Like y'all really need to come and use these Austin pages to promote y'all shit. Like y'all not from here. But anyways.
Okay. Where can the people who didn't know who you were, where can they find you?
All platforms, Killa PKG, and for my music, Killa, all caps. Y'all go stream my music.
Hey.
Oh shit! I forgot how to do that shit. We talking about.
Where can they find you online?
I'm an old nigga. I don't want them to find me.
You oh shit.
Nah. Y'all can find me at Bathing Abe on Instagram. That's it.
Hey man, Austin Streets TV. Yeah, you can follow me there. That's it, man. That's a wrap.